Fornux C Leak Detector.
Fornux C Leak Detector converts C code into more complex C++ code. Let's examine what it does to a standard allocation from the heap. We see that it adds a node proxy at each scope, and it changes the raw pointer into a C++ smart pointer called node pointer. Now let's examine what it does to a standard C call. Now we see that the generated C++ code adds a parameter that passes in the node proxy of the previous scope. It also adds a node proxy of the current scope. And when it assigns or returns a value, it uses a special function to determine to which scope the variable the argument is assigned to. Let's see what happens to a structure having pointers inside it. Now the generated structure in C++ will add a reference to the current scope. It will also add a constructor that will pass in the current scope to the reference node proxy. And this reference node proxy will be used to initialize the member variables that are actually pointers. And each C++ structure will have the following metadata that will help spread the proxy for each member variables that are actually pointers that needs this proxy information. Now we have seen that the generated code for each application changes the signature of the function, the structures used by the C++ interface, and the pointer itself is also changed. So we'll see here how it interacts with other layers that don't have these changes. So if, for example, we need to interact with the CSTDLIB, then all we'll need to use is the following conversion that will convert a smart pointer into a raw pointer so that it can be passed to the CSTDLIB. So for the other way around, if a raw pointer is generated from the standard lib and needs to be used by the application level, such as the following functions, then the parser will handle in a special way such functions so that they actually return a smart C++ pointer. The only caveat that there is that since function pointers on the application level have a different signature, they cannot be easily interchanged with the CSTDLIB. So they cannot be handled implicitly. Special keywords will be required in that case. The two main usages of the Fornux C Leak Detector is that you can log everywhere a call to free is missing, or you can make an application free from calls to free. Here is an example of the generated logs by an application. It actually tells you exactly where a call to free is missing. It tells you the details of the function and the file name in which such a free call is missing. Now here is the most interesting part. You can make an application free from calls to free, which means you can create containers such as a linked list, a map, a set, a queue, and even a neural network, which is a cyclic map, because you don't need to worry about any calls to free.